Hello and welcome to my. Oh, this shirt actually fits better this week. To my awesome health journey. I am Brett Dupree, and boy, are my legs tired. This week at Orange Theory is something called Mayhem, which took me multiple years before I realized it's called Mayhem because it takes place in May. Because I am smart. But this is a great week for me, and that is because I feel pretty good. This is my second time I'm able to do 5 workouts in a week, 3 weeks in a row. Last time was in December, and now in May I'm able to do it again. And that is awesome. Another cool thing that happened this week is my goal this month is to average 3.1 miles per hour on the tread, and this week I got my average up above 3.1 miles per hour. So hopefully next week I can keep that up and reach that goal, which I set in March. I don't know why I keep on saying February, but it was actually March because in February I was 0.308, and that was above the 3.05 that I was in January. And so that's great. Not only that, I had a fun non-scale victory that I'm really happy with. Those benches, those steps on a step class. We use those Orange Theory, and when you make them small, they're about like yay high about. And yesterday, I hopped on it. Yeah, I did a little hop, about six inches is ups. And I did that only 4 times of the 12 that was allotted, or maybe 16, I don't remember. But I just did it 4, and I didn't really want to hurt my ankle mostly because my ankle hurts so much. But I was able to do it. I hopped. That's not something I could do 3 years ago, was hop on it. So yeah, it's just getting a little bit better and a little bit better. And yeah, and one thing about this time instead of December is I remember towards the end of December before Christmas, my body was feeling very worn out overall. And I felt like, yeah, I need to only work out 3 times next week. And I was just happy I was able to do it. This time, I actually, man, my hair looks like crap. I actually just got done with the workout. I just put on a shirt so I look nice. This time I actually feel really good, other than my right ankle hurts a lot right now. I was thinking of walking Green Lake tomorrow, and I might not, due to my ankle probably just going to give it some rest instead of walking Green Lake. But where was I? Oh, yeah. I feel really good overall, other than my right ankle. I don't feel super worn down. My legs are sore, but that's because Mayhem was really hard on the legs. So many leg workouts, so many body leg things, and just constant. And the difference between a hard workout and a not as hard workout in Orange Theory is the less built-in breaks. So, and more like, yeah. Anyway, so my legs are kind of sore, but I don't feel worn down. In fact, I still feel really good. I was noticing that this week that I'm starting to feel like I'm getting in shape. That's what, actually not this week, just month. This month, I'm starting to feel like I'm getting in shape. Something like I'm starting that process. And I was just thinking about last time I felt like this, like truly felt like this. Even a couple years ago, like 6 years ago when I lost 30 pounds, 60 pounds in 4 months, I was doing that by walking. And yeah, that took me like, but I never felt like, no, actually felt pretty good by the end. But I think that was more of the fact that I was about 340 pounds. And it's a lot easier to move 340 pounds than 390 pounds, 400 pounds. But I don't really feel like I was getting in shape, but I was able to walk pretty good. But like, I'm talking about in shape, that feeling you get, when you're super young and you can go out jogging and like playing sports. And I feel like I'm in the process of getting in shape. That feeling where I'm like, I'm done with the, oh my God, working out, it's a slog, it's hard. And I just feel kind of energized by working out. And I feel that in shape feeling. And I was thinking last time I really felt that, of course, was CrossFit in 2012, like 13 years ago, where last time I really worked out hard. And that, I believe, took me like 3 months to really feel that. And it's taken me like 3 years this time. I mean, that's how it happens. You get to 474. I think at 2012 when I did CrossFit, I was so fat and out of shape at 350 pounds. And I remember getting down to 330 and how much better that felt. And then I got all the way down to like 305 or something like that before I quit CrossFit like a year and a half later. And then gained it all back. And then before that was like Bally's, and I remember that taking like a solid like a couple months to start feeling that in shape feeling. And back in college when I would just not work out and decided, oh, I'm so fat I need to work out. I weigh all the way up to 260 pounds. Man, I miss being that fat. And then I'd go, and that would take me 2 weeks when I was a kid in my 20s. I was like 2 weeks of like shit, and then I start feeling like I'm in shape. So right now, I feel like a very out of shape 20-year-old. But overall, I feel better. This is a great feeling, honestly. This is like the first time in years I feel good. I know I have a long ways to go. I know I'm still not in good shape, but I feel good. I just feel like if I continue to do this, I'm going to get better. It's gonna take longer than my 20s, but if I continue to do this, I feel like I'm just at a really good point. My body feels fine. Movement isn't super hard. It's still hard because there's a lot of weight, but it just isn't as hard. I have more energy. It's just starting to feel good for the first time since I started Orange Theory, since I started intuitive eating 4 years ago. This is probably the first time I can say I feel good. Other than my right ankle hurting, and my ankle didn't hurt, I'd feel perfect. I'd be so happy, right? I'd be ecstatic. And it's hurting a lot right now. I'm really looking forward to icing it. I probably should be heating it, but whatever. Anyways, thank you for watching. I love you for who you are. And as always, you are worthy.